ready.
Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some more Bates Motel. We're here with season 3, episode 2. Last episode we learned a lot about what season 3 is possibly going to be about. Norman seemingly at the end of the episode seemed to have taken out Annika. So I don't know, man, but we'll see what happens. Without no further ado, if you want to see more episodes of Bates Motel, go check it out on Patreon. Let's jump into the reaction, and I will see you guys right after for the review.
Hello, it's Norma Bates. I have some fresh towels here for you, and I want to check your bathroom window shade to make sure it's working.
Somebody in the office over there? Look like somebody's standing there, right?
Hello?
And moving. Emma knows that, you know.
Have you seen the girl number 4 today? She isn't in her room. I saw her car here. Maybe she got up early and went hiking.
She doesn't strike me as a hiker.
You're just saying there. It is all okay.
Norman?
I'm here, Mother.
Did you see the girl in room 4 today?
No. Why?
It's just, her bed hasn't been slept in. Went down there to make sure that her window shade was working. And, she hasn't slept in her bed. Her car's still there, so it just seems odd. Did you see her at all last night?
No. No, I didn't.
But stop lying.
Well,
I wouldn't worry about it.
about what?
Girl in room 4. I'm sure she's fine.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's true.
Hey, morning. Whose dog is this? Oh, that's mine. He's Rex. He's a great guard dog. Hey, I was thinking, maybe we could rig up a pump to the lake. What do you think? You ever hook up anything like that?
Yeah, I've hooked up every kind of shit imaginable.
Damn, I'm glad he's here. Might actually get this thing going now. Okay, get the equipment. I'll start measuring this shit out. Come on, buddy.
Thanks for letting me stay.
We'll see where this goes, I guess.
Has that girl come back yet?
Actually, I haven't seen her all day.
Just been worried about her. I don't even know why. When is the last time you saw her?
She was going somewhere in town. Norman drove with her to show where it was.
Last night?
Well, yeah, he was just riding along.
Norman's like, you're lying. Jeez.
Maybe I shouldn't have said.
She doesn't like the fact that he lied.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I just remembered I gotta put the groceries away. Norman!
What?
Why did you lie to me? Why didn't you tell me that you drove with that woman into town last night?
She asked me to drive her car back. I know you don't like me driving without a license.
Norman, do not screw with me. You were the last person seen with her, and now she's gone.
All I did was drive with her to this bar. She was meeting a friend. Yeah, she said she was gonna be drinking and her friend could bring her home, and then I just...
Why didn't you just say this, though?
That's all.
Did she seem okay? Was she upset? Was she worried about anything?
She was a little anxious. Maybe. I don't know. She was very dressed up.
We're gonna get in the car, and you're gonna show me everything that happened. Right now. I'm gotten in the car with her, Norman.
Why?
Because you can't keep getting into cars with questionable women.
Questionable.
Slutty.
You're being ridiculous.
I'm not. Look what happened with Blair Watson. I mean, you got in the car with her that night, and it caused you a world of trouble. I don't know why, but unhinged women seem drawn to you.
She's not unhinged. She's a very nice girl. Maybe just a little troubled. I was only trying to be helpful, and I needed to be in town anyway to pick up that new thermostat.
Did you pick up the thermostat?
You know, she told me she came into town to work at a party with rich men.
She told you that?
I'm not a little boy, Mother.
I'm not saying that you are. I mean, why would she tell you that?
Show you where the bar is.
Norma is one to talk about troubled women. Miss Overprotective over here.
I'll come with you.
No, you stay here.
Okay.
Why did you say was?
Was what?
You said she was a nice woman and troubled.
Stop it, Mother.
Gotta be careful with your words there, Norman. Because I don't trust you either, my guy. I don't know what's going on with this kid, man, but as he tapped into his blacked out state, working in tandem, I don't know.
So?
They don't know anything. Let's just go home. I don't know how long I can keep doing this, Norman.
Doing what?
Never mind. Let's just go home.
Another dog?
Easy boy.
Come here. Hey, come away. Hey, Rex, come. Shit.
Well, damn.
I'm gonna turn in. Night.
He's a good shot.
I have something I need to tell you, Mother.
What is it?
I know you worry about me a lot, and I don't want you to. I really feel like everything's under control. The schoolwork, the motel, and I'm really okay. And I'm gonna be dating Emma.
You are?
Hmm?
When did this happen?
Just felt like the right time. I'm 18 now, time to start laying some foundation.
Some foundation, really? That's... She must be happy.
Yeah. I am.
It's the only girl that she practically would love for him in every way. Good night.
You know, we can do the date another night if this is all too much.
No. Mother's the one who's really worried. She was upset I drove the car back.
I wasn't thinking.
It's not your fault, Emma.
I want you to know that I don't tell your mom everything. Like the stuff that goes on between us. It stays between us.
I better go. I gotta do something before. I'll see you for our date tonight, okay?
I'll be here.
Okay, weirdo just ran out of there. Like, got bat out of hell. Is that Remo?
Hey,
Hey,
Is that Remo?
you need something?
Oh,
over
it's
the hill.
Ryan Hurst. What the hell?
You know, we're neighbors.
The hell is Ryan Hurst doing in this show, bro? The hell?
I didn't know that we had any neighbors.
Well, you do. I'm looking for my pet dog. You know, he's a mutt. I let him out last night, but he never came back.
Because we shot him.
Have you seen him?
No,
Oh.
I haven't seen him.
I haven't seen him.
Yeah, if we see
Okay.
your dog, we'll stop everything and let you know. I'm Caleb. This is my son, Dylan. And you are...
Chick?
Chick?
You know, thanks for stopping by, Chick.
He looks so different, bro.
Are you planting tomatoes?
Yeah. And corn.
Yeah, and green beans. I like green beans.
I like green beans, too. Well, you know that last year the tomato crop was wiped out. Yeah, you knew that. By the DEA. Lots of opportunity.
Okay. You do know that Norman has the key.
She's still not here. Should we call someone, tell the sheriff about it?
No. I know, I don't want to seem crazy. Probably with friends or something. Let's just give it another day.
Another day? That girl is not coming back.
You thought about looking in her room?
For what?
Maybe something in there would give us an idea where she's gone. What line of work is this woman in?
I think that's obvious.
Is that a feather duster?
What's the Arcanum Club?
It's a hunting club, I think. Why?
This is an invitation for tonight. Emma, please don't say anything about this to Norman.
Okay.
Oh, he's still here.
You're leaving?
Yeah, the house is finally ready.
Oh.
Oh.
Amazing how much stuff you can accumulate in the motel room over 3 months.
Here. And this is for all the time I spent here.
No, no, you're a family friend. I am not taking your money.
The bypass is half paved, and they're starting cars on the finished part tomorrow. You're gonna need it. I'm not taking no for an answer.
Thank you.
All right, well, goodbye. Thank you for everything.
Sure.
Could y'all make this any more awkward than it already is? Jeez. God, just go, dude.
I guess I'll see you around.
Yeah.
A hug? Have you guys ever been in those situations before? I've been in these situations before because it's like you have a certain type of friendship with a person, but you don't know exactly how far the friendship is. Like you don't know how far along. Are we at the hug stage? Or are we still shaking hands? And you're going for a hug, but you're not sure if they're gonna hug you back, or do they have a hand out trying to shake your hand? Like it's such a weird and awkward place to be. Jeez, it's like, could you hug me any tighter? I think the sheriff likes Norma, but he doesn't want to cross the line with her. And I think she likes him too.
I just wanted to tell you,
Are you gonna tell that the girl is missing?
I always felt safe when you were here.
At least you're being honest about it.
Thank you, Norma.
But I gotta go. Are you trying to give me them walls though? You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry to bring out the creepy face. Okay, weirdos.
Mom, but
Get on with it.
I think she loves you so much that she can't stand the thought of you growing up. So maybe this gives you a feeling that being an adult, being sexual is somehow wrong.
And she does the best she can. We're just close.
Yeah, and you always will be, but that doesn't mean you can't grow up. Unless you're Peter Pan. Do you want to be Peter Pan?
Maybe. If you'll be Wendy.
Okay, the Riz Master.
Peter and Wendy never got to have sex.
Well, you don't have to come in your pants, sir. Ease up on the sex talk, you know what I'm saying? Is she going to the club? Surprised if Chick is a part of this club, bro.
How can I help you?
I'm on the list for the party.
Your name?
Annika Johnson.
I need the password.
I don't know what that is.
I don't think I know the password.
You'll need to leave then.
Why do we have to do this?
The guy came and pissed on our grass. We're gonna piss on his. It's important. He said probably just saw the dead one, use that to throw you off balance. No, it's time to change things up.
Well, okay.
What are you doing here?
Look, we just came over because I think we accidentally shot your dog. You got into a fight with our dog.
I don't have a dog.
Look, you gonna invite us in?
Take
Damn,
Sil
yeah.
and go inside.
It's like, okay, so Caleb kind of know his stuff. He's been around the type.
You shouldn't be shooting off guns around here. Attracts too much attention.
He didn't fire a gun, I did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, sure, we do.
There's rules, right? Respect the rules. That's how we respect each other. We all understand the rules, then we can coexist. Isn't that right, Dylan?
Yeah, I guess.
Keeps talking to
Good.
Dylan.
How many plants do you guys got?
Honestly, chick, that's none of your goddamn business.
We're cultivating 99 plants. It's a medical marijuana limit.
You guys remind me of these two guys in a book, Terabyt.
Two rabbits.
Oh yeah, one more thing. We are gonna do whatever the hell we want on our own goddamn property. That includes shooting guns. All right, when we all see each other, we're gonna be neighborly. We're gonna nod or wave, but we are not gonna be showing up in each other's porches, borrowing a cup of sugar. Okay, there are boundaries, and we are gonna stay in them.
It is unnecessary animosity. So it's like, bro, I just came to. Is she gonna sneak in? Are you planning to jump the fence, Norma? Oh, with your bad self. She really is going to... What if you run into like Christine here? Those people must be a part of this. You see anybody you know? Okay. So that's happening. And they're just watching.
Oh my God.
Get out of here, right?
What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? I was pressing the flesh with some council members, and here you are. I don't know why. You need to get out of here.
What's going on inside there? Do you...
What does any of this have to do with you, Norma?
There's a young woman. She's been missing for 2 nights. She hasn't been back. She hasn't slept in the bed, but...
I don't get it.
Well, she had an invitation to this party. I think she's working. I'm really worried about her. Could you please just go in and see if you can see her in there? I'm just afraid that she might be dead.
When did you see her last?
Ah, shit. Can't.
Norman was the last person who saw her.
You need to go now. This is not a good place for you to be.
Then why are you here?
I'm not here for that. There's a gate all the way in the back. Sneak right under it and get out right now before anyone sees you.
Sheriff is just like, yo, this one is gonna be the death of me, man. Hey, don't sleep on Norma when she gets done up, though. You know what I'm saying? Freaking Lee Berman. That's what they're gonna call it? Memorial bypass? Damn. When she gets done up, bruh. MILF. In all the sense of the word. Norma, what is going on? You're losing. Jesus. She is going to drive it down, bruh. The most awkward fun ever. But I understand the appeal. I mean, this is Emma we're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
But I just don't want to start something we can't finish, you know. See you tomorrow then.
Yeah, you will.
Messed up her bumper.
What happened?
I knocked over the Lee Berman Memorial bypass sign with my car.
On purpose?
Of course on purpose. What do you think, I bump into signs by accident?
What's going on? Huh? Why are you all dressed up? Why are you dirty?
I went to a party and then I decided to leave. It doesn't matter.
What party?
No, it's
Been through a lot, Mother.
No, it was just a bad party.
I mean, in the last 2 years.
You're worried about me?
You seem a little different lately. Stop worrying.
If only that actually worked. Telling people to stop worrying is not exactly the best way to tell them to stop worrying. They're gonna find her body. Yep. Yep. So she is dead. And now we're gonna wonder if Norman actually killed her. What else are you lying about, boy? Alright, so that is for me this week. Great episode. This show can be so chill, but the tension that they draw you into, the tension that they draw you in with, man, is just so palpable, bro. I love it. I love it, man. Bates Motel is just, you're like, yo, what's going to happen next? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're always, even watching the show, you're like, what is going to happen next? Like, it's so intriguing, and it just pulls you into the drama, you know? So, this was a good episode, man. We still don't know, now that they've revealed that the girl is actually dead, Annika is actually dead. At least, that could be somebody totally different, but the context of the show, I'm thinking that that's Annika, right? Find out that she's dead, like, did Norman really kill her? Or is it somebody else that killed her? Now, there's a bunch of possibilities. Now that the sheriff knows that she was last seen with Norman, a lot of questions can come into mind. You know, if he had sex with her before he killed her, that's another thing again where it's just like bodies just keep turning up after you have sex with them. Like, what is going on, bro? Like, there's gotta be something else going on here. I'm thinking. I feel so bad though for Emma. You know what I'm saying? I feel really bad for her because that's why I said that if they show her dead, like dying of this lung thing that she has, if she ends up dying during the season, I don't think I'm gonna handle it very well. I think I'm gonna be really sad, and there might be tears. Because I love her character so much. Not only that, I think, you know what I'm saying, in real life, you know what I'm saying, Olivia Cook, just, I love her. That's a bit much. I don't love her like that. But it's a situation where the characters that she plays has always been like great in my eyes. This is the second role I'm seeing this actress in. As I've told you guys, I've watched her in House of the Dragon, and I loved her as Alicent. You know what I'm saying? And I'm loving her here as Emma. So it's like the sadness of it is that not only is she dying from this disease, but she also has to deal with Norman's abnormal ass, right? She has to deal with that. Now that they're dating, awkward conversations, you know, him pulling away from her, and I'm like, you deserve so much better than this whatever the hell is going on with this dude, right? Deserves so much better. And listen, I've spoken before about, you know, getting into relationships with people who have like fatal illnesses, right? It's not something that I would sign up for. Not even for like, you know, mental illness. Like, know it going in. You know what I'm saying? I think somebody was saying to me the other day that, like, on a comment, somebody was saying that, you know, being bipolar and somebody being, you know, in a wheelchair for the rest of their life is not the same thing. Well, no, it's not the same thing. It's not the same type of illnesses. But you're talking about committing your life to someone who, A, you cannot have sex with, because it's not only, it's not like it's physically impossible. They're not gonna feel anything. You're having sex with a thing. And as much as I don't put a lot of importance on sex, it is a part of relationships, especially when it comes on to a man committing to a woman in those situations, right? Now, the thing about this is this. These are kids, and of course, if it's a situation where there's no limitations to certain things, I think I could deal with that. You get what I'm saying? I think I could deal with that. Jesus Christ, freaking mic, man, just in the way. Sorry, I lost it for a second. Because I keep bumping my hand in the mic because I'm trying to move along. You know what I'm saying? I've been meaning to move the mic, but because of where I sit and everything, this is perfect position that it's in. But I just need to like bring the mic up a bit so that my hands are not in it. But I keep adjusting the mic and it keeps getting in the way. But that's not neither here nor there, right? So, you know, do you. I wouldn't advise anybody to do it because it's not very fulfilling. It's not very fulfilling for either party. So why even start something, you know what I'm saying, that you know is gonna be just pain and heartache coming, you get what I'm saying, like just overwhelmingly so can be, right? Why would you put yourself in those positions? Now, don't get me wrong. There are people out there that wants to, if that's what you want, if you want to be in a relationship with somebody in a wheelchair and stuff like that, and you know what I'm saying, like a, you know, somebody who, you know, lost the feeling in their legs and stuff like that, or something like that, you know what I'm saying, a cripple or something like that, even though I don't think that's politically correct nowadays, whatever, you know, do you. I just don't think I don't think that's something that everybody can handle. You know what I mean? And the circumstances will dictate the terms as well of how things would go. So in terms of Emma, there are limitations to what she can do. If I was in Norman's position, as in she wants to date, you know, I can do that. But there's possibly I would not commit to saying, you know, I would be like, hey, we just gonna ride this thing out. You get what I'm saying? We just gonna ride this out. You know what I'm saying? Wherever we end up, hopefully your life get extended somehow, and we could even spend even more time together. But with that looming, literal death looming over your relationship at any corner, you could be having sex with this woman and she just taps out, bro. That's what could happen. You know what I'm saying? The hyperventilating could start happening, and boom, boom, in seconds, she's gone. Do you know how traumatizing that's going to be for the other party involved? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just keep it a spade, man. But, you know, I know it's not a popular opinion, but, you know, I know it's not a popular opinion because everybody wants to think that, you know, oh my God, love, romantic, it's so romantic, oh my God, no. You know what I'm saying? That's how people want to look at those things. But, you know, I tend to live in reality. I tend to not, you know, whatever. But okay, I get it. You know what I mean? There might be a few relationships out there that has lasted through those things and cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about going into a relationship knowing these things. It's not really the probability of it. You know what I'm saying? Might not be good of it being a long run. You know what I'm saying? Based on the fact that you know that this person has a fatal illness, right? That's like deciding to marry somebody who has cancer, stage 5 cancer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're deciding to do that. Now, listen, I'm not saying these people don't deserve to be loved, but I'm saying if you met this person and they said, hey, I have cancer, I might die next month, or the doctor gave me 3 months, I guess you could marry that person and give them the 3 best months that you have left. I guess you could do that. That would be romantic and all that stuff. I don't think I would do that though. That's me personally. But I understand where other people is coming from, where they're like, you know what I'm saying, they would do it. I understand. But would the majority of people really do that in general? I don't think so. So, and this is coming from somebody who married someone who was bipolar. So it was like, I didn't know the extent of it. I didn't do any research or anything like that. As a matter of fact, I didn't know she was bipolar until like about I don't even remember how long it took for me to really find out, because it was like, because the situation was, they told me that she gets sick. I was like, she gets sick? She's fine. She's been fine ever since I met her. You know, been like a year or so since I've known her. She's been fine. No issues, regular girl annoying stuff, I guess. And it was fine, right? Head over heels for her. Everything was cool. And then I think she got sick like about 6 months into the marriage. I don't remember. It's like between 6 and 10 months. She was sick for like 3 months. I was like, no, I need to know exactly what's going on here. And she said, they told me that she was actually diagnosed with bipolar disorder. You know, and it was at the time I still didn't believe because of, you know, other circumstances as well. But I'm talking about this in terms of Norma's and Emma's relationship, and where, you know, I know that that's not the reason why Norman is like pulling away from her, but I feel sorry for her, not in a pitiful way, but the fact that he's given her, in a sense, false hope, because it's like, I'm gonna be there for you, let's date, it's about time, let's get it done, and then you're constantly pulling yourself away from her. And I'm like, if I'm going to make that commitment to somebody who I know has a fatal illness that she could just die at any time and any day, right? I'm fully committed. I'm in there. You know what I'm saying? To know that at any moment that's going to happen, make up my mind to understand that. And I'm using that as a comparison to say that if I knew going in to my marriage, right? If I knew that, I probably wouldn't have married her. And I'm saying that because I know that my beliefs wasn't that much different, you know, 15 years ago, right? I think I would have not do it if I knew the extent before, you get what I'm saying, of this sickness they were talking about. They didn't tell me that she was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. Now, of course, I felt bamboozled. That's not the reason we got divorced, because I found that out at the beginning. I still stayed with her for 5 years. So that wasn't the issue. Through all the times that she was sick, I took care of her, spent the time doing the things that I was supposed to, because that was the commitment I made in sickness and in health for my marriage, right? So I had to do those things, and I was happy to do those things because I committed to it already. So even though I found out later on, it still didn't deter the fact, like I was like, oh, I'm up and I'm gone. I'm just saying, if I knew before, I don't think I would have married her, because I would not have wanted to deal with what comes with that. Now, if you want to, if you're already in it, you're already in it. Take your responsibilities and roll with the punches. But if it's before and it's not something you want, you don't think that, because it's a huge commitment. That's a huge commitment beyond what you expect, because you thought you were marrying a healthy person. Now, if you decide to marry somebody who is sick, that's on you. You're making that decision. But I think if most people have the options, I don't think they would do it, because it's such an emotional strain. Even if even if you had the experience before, or you never had the experience before, I think you could look down the line and see that this is something that you're definitely going to have the mindset, a very strong personality to deal with going forward. And if you want to take up that challenge, cool. All the power to you. All the power to you. If that's something that's developed later in life, like after you married this person for, whatever, it could be a month, and they develop sickness, there's no way I would tell you leave that person. That's absolutely spineless of you to do, right? So, in any case, it's a great episode. I don't want to see you knowing what Emma is going through, Norman. You understand that you just made a commitment to date her, give her happiness and stuff like that. So I don't like the fact that he's pulling away from her, asking her weird questions and all of this other stuff. You know what I mean? Because you just signed up for the most abnormal circumstances you can have in a relationship, in my opinion. That's what you signed up for. So you don't drop the ball now. Don't drop the ball now. I don't like seeing it. So, of course, I got to talk about Ryan Hurst. I know this is a long review. Just deal with it. Fast forward through it. Whatever. I don't care. Ryan Hurst. Sons of Anarchy, and also played Thor in God of War Ragnarok, the video game, right? One of my favorite actors that was in Sons of Anarchy, of course. One of the most iconic episodes of TV in Sons of Anarchy, Ryan Hurst. You know what I'm saying? He played Beta in The Walking Dead as well. So it was cool to see him in this. I didn't know that he was going to turn up, and it seems like he might have a bigger role to play in this season. I don't know if he's going to go beyond this season, but it's cool to see him nonetheless. Excellent, brilliant actor. Can't say enough about him. But you know, Caleb is trying to, you know, posture. He's trying to posture up. I don't quite believe it though, but it seems like he's seen some things. You know what I'm saying? It seems like he's seen some things, and it seems like Dylan is letting him in, you know, little by little. We'll see where that goes. You know, we'll see where that goes. Anyways, guys, that is all I have to say. This episode was great. Loved it. Norma, funny as ever, but also in a serious way. You know what I mean? Her character is just delightful, in my opinion. Between all the stuff that she goes through, and when she lightens the mood with her acting, it's always great to see. And I think she and the sheriff might end up doing something together, you know what I'm saying? I think they might end up together, but we'll see how things go. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. A little bit of a backstory on me and what I thought of that relationship. I know I went into it a little bit too deep there, but hey, you can always fast forward through it. Doesn't really matter. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. Leave a like, leave a comment. Catch you guys for the next one, man.